He who loves solitude is either a beast or a god. Aristotle. The word solitude may cause some to feel their heart race, envisioning long days submerged in silence and isolation, far from conversations and the intimacy of others. Yet some find peace in solitude, discovering strength and creativity away from the clamor of society. In our hyper-connected world, the sensation of loneliness can still creep in, casting shadows over our spirit and emotions, much like the challenges Marcus Aurelius once faced. But what if solitude is not a terrifying trap, but a latent opportunity? An opportunity for reflection, learning, and growth. Embracing this opportunity is not without its challenges. The journey into solitude can be daunting, like standing on the edge of an uncharted wilderness, wondering what lies beyond. There is a fine line between beneficial solitude and the type that erodes well-being, turning moments of quiet into sources of anxiety and despair. How can we navigate this line wisely, transforming time alone into a powerful tool for personal development? This video delves into the art of solitude with insights from the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic who understood the value of embracing solitude for self-growth. Whether solitude is chosen or imposed, learning to be alone in a healthy way can turn solitude from a feared adversary into a reliable ally on the journey of life. If the thought of solitude brings more anxiety than peace, stay with us. By the end of this journey, the silence that once threatened will become a source of strength. 1. Be the master of yourself. In life, solitude is often perceived as a negative state, a haunting emptiness. However, according to Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy, solitude is a valuable opportunity to master oneself, to become the master of the house in your own inner world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Where can a person find peace, if not within themselves?" Solitude is not a punishment, but an opportunity to explore and understand your true nature. When we face solitude, it is a moment to address our thoughts and feelings without external distractions. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "The wise man is not afraid of solitude, for he always has the company of himself." For instance, a soldier isolated in war must learn to control his emotions and thoughts to maintain calm and rationality. In this case, solitude becomes both a challenge and an opportunity to cultivate patience and self-control. Solitude also helps us focus on core values and the true goals of life. When undistracted by external factors, we can delve deep into our soul and recognize what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Return to yourself and discover what is truly valuable." Moreover, solitude fosters self-discipline and resolve. Marcus Aurelius highlighted, "A truly strong person does not need external validation. They stand firm on their own." Ultimately, be the master of the house by accepting and valuing solitude. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "True peace is not the absence of noise, but the quiet of the soul." When we learn to live in harmony with solitude, we will find genuine peace and freedom. View solitude as a companion on the journey of self-discovery, helping us become the best version of ourselves. In doing so, we not only master our own lives, but also uncover new depths of wisdom and tranquility. 2. Understanding that we are always connected. In Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy, solitude is never truly absolute. He wrote, "Everyone is part of a greater whole. No one is an isolated island." Understanding that we are always connected, even in our most solitary moments, is a profound realization that helps us find peace and wisdom while alone. When we face solitude, we often feel detached from the world around us. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, we are never truly alone, for we are always connected to the universe and humanity. Connection with others also deepens our understanding and empathy, When we realize that everyone faces similar difficulties and challenges, we no longer feel isolated in our own suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What happens to others can also happen to us. We are never alone in our experiences." For example, when someone loses a loved one, they may find comfort in sharing their grief with those who have experienced similar loss. This connection not only eases the pain, but also helps us feel bonded with humanity. Furthermore, connection with nature also brings peace and deeper understanding. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "We are part of nature, and nature is always a part of us." Finally, connection with oneself is the most crucial factor. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Return to yourself and find peace within your soul." When we learn to face ourselves, accept and love ourselves, we no longer feel alone. Understanding that we are always connected helps us overcome solitude and find meaning and peace in every situation. Even in the most challenging moments, remember that you are always part of a greater whole. This connection not only provides strength, but also helps us become more resilient, understanding, and at peace. As Marcus Aurelius taught, connection with humanity, nature, and ourselves is key to living a meaningful and wise life. 3. Sit with it. In the fast-paced and distraction-filled modern life, sitting alone and facing our thoughts and emotions can seem like a significant challenge. However, Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy teaches us that solitude is not an enemy, but a valuable teacher. He wrote, "The wise man knows that solitude is not emptiness, but an opportunity to find peace within the soul." Sitting with oneself and confronting all thoughts and feelings is the path to understanding and personal growth. When we sit alone, we often have to face fears, anxieties, and uncertainties. But Marcus Aurelius advises that we should embrace these emotions rather than run from them. "There is nothing more terrifying than your own thoughts," he wrote. When we sit with fear and anxiety, we gradually understand their nature and realize that they are not as powerful as we once thought. For example, a failing entrepreneur might feel pain and disappointment. However, when he takes time to sit alone and confront these feelings, he will come to realize that failure is merely a part of the journey, not the end. Sitting with oneself also helps us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our true values. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "Return to yourself and discover what is truly valuable." When we are not distracted by external factors, we can focus on our deepest thoughts and emotions, and from there find guidance and meaning for our lives. Moreover, sitting with oneself helps us cultivate patience and self-control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The truly strong person does not need external validation. He stands firm on his own feet." When we learn to sit alone, we practice handling situations with calmness and resolve. Ultimately, sitting with oneself is an opportunity to find genuine peace and joy. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "True peace is not the absence of noise, but the silence of the soul." When we learn to live harmoniously with solitude, we will find real peace and freedom. Consider solitude as a companion on the journey of self-discovery, helping us become the best version of ourselves. In doing so, we not only take control of our lives, but also explore new depths of wisdom and tranquility. 4. Pursue your dreams. In life, pursuing your dreams often means facing solitude. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, taught that solitude is not an enemy, but a valuable companion on the journey to discover and realize your dreams. He wrote, "Stand firm by yourself and let others come to you, not because they need you, but because they want to share in the light you radiate." Pursuing your dreams requires the courage to step out of your comfort zone and confront challenges. This often leads to feelings of solitude when you have no one walking alongside you on a difficult path. But this solitude is not a punishment. it is an opportunity to discover your inner strength. Elon Musk, the founder of Tesla and SpaceX, faced skepticism and loneliness while pursuing his dream of sending humans to Mars. Yet, it was in those moments of solitude that he found the patience, determination, and wisdom to overcome obstacles. Marcus Aurelius emphasized, "Nothing can bring you peace but yourself." When pursuing your dreams, you need to learn to find peace within yourself, not relying on recognition or support from others. Solitude is the ideal environment to practice this skill. Without distractions from external factors, you can focus on your goals and uncover hidden potential. Remember, solitude is not emptiness, but an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Solitude also helps you clarify your values and priorities. In pursuing your dreams, you will face many choices and temptations, but when alone, you can reflect deeply and make decisions based on your core values. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Hold fast to what you know is right, even if everyone around you opposes it." Ultimately, pursuing your dreams and facing solitude will make you stronger and more independent. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The strongest person is the one who can stand firm alone." When you learn to confront solitude, you will no longer fear challenges and difficulties. You will become resilient, confident, and ready to face any obstacles in the pursuit of your dreams. Pursuing your dreams is not an easy journey, but it is the most worthwhile one. The solitude on this path is not a punishment, but an opportunity for self-discovery and growth. Remember, in the deepest moments of solitude, you will find the strength, peace, and profound wisdom within yourself. As Marcus Aurelius taught, stand firm and pursue your dreams, for it is in solitude that you will discover your true self. 5. Explore nature. Nature, with its endless beauty and grandeur, is where we find true solitude and valuable life lessons. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher, wrote, "Seek tranquility in nature, where there is no clamor and disturbance of the world." Exploring nature not only helps us detach from the distractions of society, but also deepens our connection with the essence of existence. As we stroll through forests, climb mountains, or gaze at the vast oceans, we experience a freedom and peace that no other place can offer. Nature teaches us about patience, endurance, and constant change. Trees grow slowly, rivers wear away rocks over centuries, and spring follows the cold winter. These laws remind us that everything requires time and patience. For instance, consider John Muir, the renowned naturalist and writer who spent much of his life exploring and protecting the wilderness. The solitude of his wilderness hikes was not a suffering solitude, but an inspiring and enlightening one. Muir found joy and solace in nature, and he dedicated his life to preserving natural wonders for future generations. He wrote, "In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. Nature is also a teacher of acceptance and letting go. In our solitude, we learn to accept what cannot be changed and to release unnecessary worries. As Marcus Aurelius said, 'Live in accordance with nature. Let everything unfold as it must.'" Standing before the majesty of a mountain or the vastness of the ocean, we realize that our lives are just a small part of this vast universe. This helps us let go of trivial worries and focus on what is truly important. Exploring nature also helps us rejuvenate and find balance in life. When we spend time immersed in nature, we release our minds from daily pressures and stress. Nature provides us with stillness and serenity, helping us recharge and prepare for new challenges. Finally, nature is where we learn to appreciate life and existence. Every leaf, every stream, every creature has its own role and value. Solitude in nature helps us realize that everything is interconnected and dependent on one another. We learn to cherish each moment and each breath of our own. Exploring nature is not just about seeking solitude, but also about finding ourselves in the vastness and grandeur of the natural world. As Marcus Aurelius taught, let nature be your guiding teacher, helping you find peace, patience, and joy in life. In moments of solitude amidst nature, you will discover new depths of wisdom and inner peace. 6. Create something you're alone. In the journey of seeking identity and meaning in life, creating something that is uniquely yours is a noble and cherished endeavor. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, encouraged us to view solitude as an opportunity for personal growth and the creation of unique value. He wrote, "Work with sincerity and dedication, not for the recognition of others, but for the betterment of yourself." Solitude is not a negative isolation, but rather an environment to nurture creativity and intellect. When you are alone, free from distractions from the outside world, you can fully focus on creating something that bears your unique mark. Consider the example of Vincent van Gogh, the great 19th century artist. Van Gogh lived in solitude for much of his life and often faced social isolation. Yet, it was in this solitude that he produced artworks we now regard as masterpieces. Van Gogh sought not recognition, but the perfection and expression of his soul through his paintings. Marcus Aurelius taught, "Our work is to do the best we can, not for reward, but because it is our duty." When you create something only you can, you are not just demonstrating personal creativity, but also creating irreplaceable value. This helps you find deep meaning and fulfillment in your life. Creativity is not just a task, but a process of self-discovery, where you express the deepest aspects of yourself. When you invest yourself in creating a unique product, you simultaneously learn to accept and cherish yourself. The solitude during this process helps you develop patience and determination. Look at J.K. Rowling, who wrote the Harry Potter series during a time of hardship and solitude. By creating an entirely imaginary world of her own, Rowling not only transformed her own life, but also profoundly impacted millions of readers around the world. Creativity in solitude allows you to explore and express the deepest parts of yourself. Marcus Aurelius pointed out, "When you work with your whole mind and spirit. By creating something only you can, you contribute a unique work to the world while also developing yourself through each step in the creative journey." See solitude as an opportunity to build, develop, and express yourself. In silence and loneliness, you will discover boundless creativity and a sense of fulfillment beyond any external recognition. Let solitude become your greatest teacher in creating valuable and unique things that bear your personal mark. 7. Engage in self-reflection and journaling. In this noisy and chaotic world, seeking solitude for self-reflection and journaling is a profoundly valuable inner journey. Marcus Aurelius, with the insight of a great Stoic philosopher, understood that solitude is not only a place to find peace, but also an opportunity to explore and enhance oneself through writing and reflection. He wrote, "Look deeply into your own soul and align all your actions based on this understanding." When used correctly, solitude becomes a laboratory for intellect and self-awareness. When we are alone, free from the distractions of the external world, we can return to ourselves, listen to and understand our own emotions, thoughts, and actions more clearly. Journaling is a powerful method in this process. It is a way to confront yourself, accept and reflect on what has happened, and thereby learn and grow. Consider philosophers like Seneca, who left behind profound notes in his letters. His writings were not just knowledge-sharing, but also a process of self-reflection and self-discovery. In the solitude of his writing room, Seneca analyzed his thoughts and feelings, laying the groundwork for his great Stoic ideas. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, used journaling as a tool for self-regulation and improvement. His writings were not moral teachings, but honest dialogues with himself. He wrote, "Treat each day as an opportunity to improve yourself and learn from your mistakes." Journaling helped Aurelius track his progress, adjusting actions and attitudes that were less than ideal. Engaging in self-reflection and journaling is not just a way to clarify personal goals and values, but also a healing and self-understanding journey. For example, consider Anne Frank, who wrote in her diary during a time of solitude and danger. Through her diary, Anne not only recorded personal experiences, but also reflected on love, hope, and pain. Her work is not just a historical document, but an inspiring piece that showcases the power of self-reflection in difficult circumstances. When you engage in self-reflection and journaling, you create a safe space to explore yourself and develop your intellect. Solitude, when used to reflect and write down your thoughts, opens the path to deeper understanding and personal growth. As Marcus Aurelius taught, in the silence and solitude, you find the strength to face yourself, learn from your experiences, and improve each day.